It was a clear, sunny Saturday morning when my friend, Alex, finally decided to take the plunge. After months of saving every penny from his part-time job and foregoing countless nights out, he was ready to buy his first car. This wasn't just any purchase. For Alex, this represented independence, freedom, and the culmination of hard work and determination. Alex had been eyeing a used 1998 Honda Civic that he found online. The car was a bit of a fixer-upper, but that was part of the appeal. Alex had always been handy with tools and had spent countless hours watching DIY car repair videos. He was confident that with a little bit of work, he could turn this old Civic into a reliable, head-turning ride. We drove out to the seller's house in a neighboring town. The Civic sat in the driveway, its faded red paint gleaming dully in the sunlight. It had a few dings and scratches, and the interior looked a bit worse for wear, but Alex's eyes sparkled with excitement. "She's got potential," Alex said, more to himself than to me. The seller, a middle-aged man named Mark, greeted us warmly. He seemed eager to offload the car, and after a brief test drive and some haggling, Alex handed over a wad of cash. With the keys in hand and a grin plastered across his face, Alex officially became a car owner. The drive back home was filled with a mix of excitement and nervousness. The Civic sputtered a bit and made some unsettling noises, but Alex was undeterred. He was already making mental notes of what needed to be fixed and how he would go about it. Over the next few weeks, our weekends were consumed with car repairs. Alex's driveway turned into a makeshift garage, littered with tools, car parts, and various bottles of automotive fluids. I helped as much as I could, although my mechanical knowledge paled in comparison to Alex's. Still, I was there for moral support and the occasional passing of a wrench. First on the list was the engine. Alex spent hours meticulously cleaning, repairing, and replacing various parts. He swapped out the old spark plugs, fixed a leaky radiator, and replaced the worn-out timing belt. Each task came with its own set of challenges, but Alex tackled them with unwavering determination. Next came the suspension and brakes. The old shocks were shot, and the brakes squealed like a banshee. Alex replaced the shocks, fitted new brake pads, and even upgraded to performance rotors. The difference was night and day. The Civic no longer felt like it was falling apart at every bump and turn. While the mechanical repairs were essential, Alex also wanted his car to look good. He spent hours sanding down the old, chipped paint and applying a fresh coat of glossy red. The transformation was astounding. The once dull exterior now gleamed like new, turning heads whenever Alex drove by. Inside, Alex tore out the worn, stained seats and replaced them with sporty, leather-covered ones he found at a junkyard. He installed a new stereo system, complete with booming speakers and a touchscreen display. The car's interior went from drab to fab in a matter of days. Of course, all these upgrades weren't cheap. Alex's savings dwindled rapidly, and he had to dip into his last reserves of cash to finish the project. There were times when he questioned whether it was worth it, but the thought of driving a car he had personally restored kept him going. Finally, after months of hard work, the Civic was ready. The engine purred smoothly, the ride was firm yet comfortable, and the car looked stunning. Alex was beaming with pride as he handed me the keys for the inaugural drive. "Your turn," he said with a grin. I slid into the driver's seat, feeling the plush leather beneath me and the hum of the engine. As I pulled out of the driveway, the Civic responded beautifully, hugging the road and accelerating with surprising vigor. It was hard to believe this was the same car we had dragged home months earlier. We spent that day driving around town, showing off the transformed Civic to our friends. Everyone was impressed, and Alex basked in the admiration. He had turned a clunker into a head-turner, and the sense of accomplishment was palpable. The Civic quickly became a symbol of Alex's perseverance and skill. It was more than just a mode of transportation. It was a testament to what could be achieved with hard work and dedication. Alex treated the car with the utmost care, and it served him faithfully in return. A few months after the Civic's transformation, an opportunity arose that would test the car's mettle. A nearby car club was hosting a local rally, and Alex was eager to participate. It wasn't a professional event, but it was a chance to see how his work would hold up under pressure. The rally day arrived, and we drove out to the starting point, a sprawling field at the edge of town. Dozens of cars were lined up, from vintage classics to modern sports cars. The Civic, with its gleaming red paint and sporty stance, held its own among them. The rally was a mix of timed sections and skill challenges. Alex navigated the Civic through tight corners, gravel roads, and steep hills. The car handled everything beautifully, its upgraded suspension and brakes providing the control and stopping power needed to stay competitive. As the day wore on, it became clear that Alex's hard work had paid off. The Civic performed flawlessly, and Alex's driving skills were impressive. By the end of the rally, he had managed to secure a respectable position, earning cheers and congratulations from other participants. Back at the field, a crowd gathered around the Civic, admiring the work Alex had put into it. People asked questions about the upgrades, and Alex was more than happy to share his experience. The pride in his voice was evident, and it was clear that this car had become more than just a project. It was a part of him. The rally experience sparked something in Alex. He realized that his passion for cars went beyond just fixing and upgrading them. He wanted to share his knowledge and inspire others to pursue their automotive dreams. With this in mind, he started a blog detailing his journey with the Civic, offering tips and tutorials for fellow car enthusiasts. The blog quickly gained a following, and Alex found himself connecting with people from all over the world. He shared stories of his successes and setbacks, providing a candid look at what it takes to restore and upgrade a car. His honesty and enthusiasm resonated with readers, and the blog became a thriving community. Encouraged by the response, Alex decided to take things a step further. He began offering workshops, teaching others how to work on their cars. He rented a small garage space and transformed it into a workshop where people could learn and collaborate. It was a dream come true for Alex, combining his love for cars with his desire to help others. The workshops were a hit. People from all walks of life came to learn from Alex, and he reveled in the opportunity to share his passion. He guided them through everything from basic maintenance to more complex upgrades, always emphasizing the importance of patience and dedication. One day, while working in the garage, a man approached Alex with a proposition. He had heard about the workshops and was impressed by Alex's knowledge and teaching style. He offered Alex a chance to host a series of instructional videos for a popular online platform. It was an incredible opportunity, one that could take Alex's passion to the next level. Alex agreed, and the video series was a resounding success. His approachable manner and clear explanations made the content accessible and engaging. The series attracted a wide audience, from seasoned gearheads to complete beginners. Alex's reputation as a car expert and educator grew, opening doors he had never imagined. With the success of the video series, Alex was able to expand his workshop, offering more classes and investing in better equipment. He even hired a few assistants to help manage the growing number of participants. What had started as a personal project had blossomed into a full-fledged business, driven by Alex's passion and hard work. Despite the demands of his new venture, Alex never lost sight of what had inspired him in the first place, the Civic. He continued to drive it daily, maintaining it meticulously, and even taking it to the occasional rally. The car had become a symbol of his journey, a reminder of what could be achieved with determination and love. As the years went by, Alex's influence in the car community grew. He became a sought-after speaker at automotive events and was regularly featured in magazines and online publications. But no matter how successful he became, he always remained humble and approachable, eager to help others follow their dreams. One day, a young man walked into Alex's workshop with a familiar look of determination in his eyes. He introduced himself as Sam and explained that he had been saving up to buy his first car, much like Alex had years ago. Sam had been following Alex's journey and was inspired to take on a project of his own. Alex saw a bit of himself in Sam and decided to take him under his wing. Together, they found an old, battered Toyota Corolla that needed a lot of work. Alex guided Sam through the process, teaching him the skills and knowledge needed to restore the car. Working on the Corolla brought back memories for Alex. He remembered the excitement and challenges of his first project and felt a renewed sense of purpose. Sam's enthusiasm was infectious, and the two of them quickly formed a bond. As the Corolla took shape, Sam's confidence grew. He learned to navigate the complexities of car repair and discovered a passion he hadn't known existed. The transformation of the car mirrored his own personal growth, and by the time they were finished, Sam was ready to take on more challenges. The day Sam drove the completed Corolla out of the workshop was a proud moment for both of them. It was a testament to the power of mentorship and the lasting impact of sharing one's passion. Sam thanked Alex profusely, but Alex knew that the real reward was seeing another young enthusiast embark on their own journey. Alex continued to mentor others, expanding his workshops and online presence. His journey with the Civic had set him on a path that changed his life, and he was determined to help others find their way. The car that had started it all remained a cherished part of his life, a constant reminder of where he had come from and the possibilities that lay ahead. In the end, Alex's story was one of passion, perseverance, and the joy of sharing knowledge. He had turned a simple car purchase into a lifelong pursuit, inspiring countless others along the way. As he stood in his bustling workshop, surrounded by the hum of activity and the smell of motor oil, he couldn't help but smile. It had been a long journey, but every moment had been worth it.